Press and Book Registration Act 1867. The Press and Book Registration Act 1867 was enacted with a view to evaluating the present positions of book, newspapers and magazines in the country from time to time. This act have various objectives. First, to preserve a copy of every book and newspaper printed in India. Second, to regulate printing presses and newspaper. And third, to prevent publication of anonymous literature. Press and Book Registration Act 1867 have some features. According to Section 3, every book or paper printed within India shall have printed legibly on it the name of the printer and the place of the printing and of the publishers and the place of publications. Second, a printer can publish a paper after the permission of district presidency and divisional magistrate. Third, on every publications, the name of the proprietor and the editor must be printed on each issues. Fourth, a printer and publisher should sign before the district presidency or subdivisional magistrate after giving the information of language and periodicity of the paper and after enclosing the written authority and declaration of the owner of the paper. Sixth, the information of any changes in the paper, languages, periodicity, etc. must be given to the general officer and new declaration must be received. Next, after the acceptance of the declaration of if any weekly for 6 weeks or any newspaper for 3 months is not published, then its authority letter will be treated as a cancel or invalid or unacceptable. Next, wherein any period of 3 months in daily, tri-weekly, bi-weekly or fortnightly newspaper publishes issues the number of which is less than half of what should have been published in accordance with the declaration will cease to have an effect and will be treated as invalid or unacceptable. Next feature, a declaration will be treated as a cancelled if the paper is not published within 1 year. Next, the magistrate has power to make declaration invalid or unacceptable by ordering to thoroughly inquire into the matter on the demand of the press registrar or any other person concerned. Next feature is mandatory to send 1 copy of every published paper to the press registrar and 2 copies to the state government free of cost. Next, if the printer or publisher or editor is no more, then the information must reach the magistrate or else there may be fine which may extend it to 200 only. If any person violating the provision of Section 4 of this Act and without having declaration process of press, then magistrate may fine him with rates 2000 or with imprisonment of 6 months or with both. If any person deliberately makes a false declaration, then he may be punished with a fine of rate 2000 and imprisonment of 6 months as well as both. In India, if the printer of newspaper under Section 11B of this Act does not send the copy to the press registrar, then on the complaint of the press registrar, he may fine ₹50 for each mistake. Next, for sending wrong information to the press registrar, person is punishable with which may extend it to 500 rupees. Next, it is mandatory to send details of papers every year on the directives of the registrar. It should be punished also. The most important feature of this Act, the state government with the permission of central government may be notification in the official gazette excluded any class of book or paper from the operation of the whole or any part of this Act. Thank you.